So guys, Bitcoin touched 70K today. Everyone's talking about how this is a big week for Bitcoin. Could be shooting towards all-time highs based off of the price action. We might be seeing some deviations from a few different analysts based off of what we've been tracking. Overall though, I want to keep you guys updated on the price action around Bitcoin, where we're at in this crypto cycle, and the news around altcoins currently right now. Overall though, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey, showing you guys my wins, my losses, as well as keeping you guys updated on the market so you guys can capitalize on these events. Overall, Bitcoin hit 70K today, and this is a big week for Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and altcoins in a total. So you guys got to be updated with the events. Let's go and jump into it. So guys, as I said, Bitcoin hit around 70,000 earlier today, which everyone was going super crazy for. We actually talked about this earlier in the week. Justin Bennett had woke up and saw this and was talking about exactly the sentiment of what it was playing out. He said, GM, so far the Bitcoin projection I shared on Sunday is playing out with a move into 69 to 70K liquidity cluster. Get bullish here if you want, but understand that you're longing into confluence of resistance. 70K is the level for Bitcoin to break resistance until proven otherwise. So we need to break that region, guys, hold above that region as well. And right now we're pretty much touching and playing, and we're squeezing out all those shorts that are currently in the market. This was that earlier talk that we had covered earlier in the week, just so you guys can be aware. I did see a few people talking about how we hit 70K, so I'm glad you guys are pumped. But guys, you got to be aware of the price action and where we could be potentially going based off of what we're currently seeing with Bitcoin. You know, we did plan to see, you know, a pop up, but we could be seeing, you know, a squeeze out from any shorts that, you know, might be filling into the market. And based off of what Justin Bennett believes off of the price action that we're currently seeing, he doesn't believe that, you know, you should really be longing this just based off of, you know, going into this, you're longing into confluence and resistance. And overall, we need to hold above that region, that 70K, reclaim it, and not only that, break it. On top of that, you know, we have a whole bunch of influencers spreading their information on how they feel based off of the downtrend and these up moves with Bitcoin. Miles Dutcher talks about it a little bit. He says Bitcoin finally breaking out of the 8-month downtrend, local higher high on the verge of clearing the important 70K level, previous structural high on the daily and weekly. This is why everyone's talking about that specific 70K region, just because, you know, it's a previous close that'll let us know exactly where we need to reclaim and what we need to sweep. So he says it's a big week for Bitcoin, and overall it is a big week for Bitcoin. We honestly want to see exactly what's going to be happening with the price action, if we can break out of this pattern. And, you know, once we start to see a rip up, we know that Bitcoin can just start to do crazy things in a matter of days. So, you know, overall, all gains are usually made in Q4, and we have the US elections that are going to be happening next week already, and a whole bunch of other different things. In terms of where we're at in this crypto cycle, guys, the Bollinger Band trend cycles, we've been following this on this channel. If you guys aren't new to the channel, or if you guys are new to the channel, if you're new to the channel, we've been following these charts. Overall, the Bitcoin bull market is next to confirmed by the 2-week Bollinger Band trend. After the second green wave, the second and final red wave is next, contrary to the color. The red wave couldn't be more bullish. The second red wave is the bull market in every cycle. How much simpler can it get? So then he gives you, you know, pretty much, there's a whole bunch of charts that CryptoCon follows, just because he's the creator of a whole bunch of these charts, which is really great. But it tracks pretty much the progression of, you know, specific price action around Bitcoin based off of previous bull markets and where we're at right now. And as you can see, there's specific indicators basically letting us know whenever we are in an accumulation spot, and then from there, new all-time highs are about to rip. Basically, based off of the price action that we're currently seeing, we have been in an accumulation zone since the beginning of 2024. And overall, right now, we're getting ready to flip into that new all-time high red mark that we saw back in 2013, 2017, and 2021. Overall, though, I think we're already getting ready for a huge rip up based off of the price action with altcoins and Bitcoin. We're just waiting for those catalyst events and Bitcoin to make its move. In terms of altcoins, there's some great charts talking about the dominance around Bitcoin, and overall when we start to see that downtrend for the dominance for Bitcoin. Usually, if you aren't aware, Bitcoin dominance usually, you know, shoots into those altcoins once we see this start to crash down. And as you guys can see, we have specific timelines in which we start to see these deviations with that dominance. And basically, guys, we're already on the verge of seeing that dominance break down. So this is also super, super bullish just for altcoins in terms of whenever we're going to start to see that liquidity shift over. Mustache has also been preaching about altcoins these past few days, and how he believes we're already going to be ripping up, which I give a Mustache credit to. But overall, it says, as assumed, altcoins have reclaimed the trend line from September 2024. I hope you enjoy my content, folks, because also on this YouTube channel, we were following this about 2 or 3 days ago, and he was pretty much giving his predictions on when he thought we were going to be seeing that specific pattern. But overall, guys, as you can see, we are already on the verge of crazy gains for altcoins. Right now, we're really following the price action around Bitcoin. Like how I said, we hit 70K earlier today, but based off of this region, we were planning on hitting this specific liquidity cluster. That's why we kind of hit that zone and then start to dip back down. Overall, you can get bullish here, but understand that if you're longing into confluence and resistance, which is quite scary. You don't want to do that unless, you know, you're just bullish and hopefully hoping to make a whole bunch of money. Overall, though, different shifts in sentiment is starting to happen. Miles Dutcher thinks this is a big week for Bitcoin. He thinks that, you know, since we're finally breaking out of this 8-month downtrend, we are going to be shooting up. But overall, you know, we need to see exactly that 70K level, and once we clear it, based off of where we're at in this crypto cycle, guys, we're on the verge of new all-time highs based off of where we've been in this accumulation phase. Altcoins, guys, have been seeing, you know, the pain, but overall, based off of some timelines that we've been seeing with Bitcoin dominance, breakdown is about to occur. And once this begins, liquidity is going to shift from Bitcoin and those top coins into altcoins, which is where we want to see all our money, you know, be made. Honestly, on top of that, we've been following a few indicators and charts, trend lines, just to let us know exactly when we're on the verge of those crazy gains. But guys, you got to be careful with these trend lines. At the end of the day, all of this is on validation for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to lead the markets, and on top of that, the US stock markets are going to also let us know what's going on with Bitcoin. Bitcoin needs to flip the US stock markets right now, really, to let us know that crypto is taking over the dominance, on top of overall just liquidity shifting. I'm really pumped to see exactly where all this is going to go. But guys, right now we got to keep up with the price action around Bitcoin, see how it's going to have an effect on altcoins, and then from there really determine exactly when all this is going to happen. But that's currently what's taking place in the crypto markets, guys. Overall, I think you need to be keeping up with the price action around Bitcoin. That's really going to let you know what's going on and when we can see that shift. Bitcoin dominance is also something that's really important, because once we see that liquidity shift out of that, altcoins are going to go freaking parabolic, and they can go crazy in a matter of days. So you want to make sure that you're exposed to altcoins, especially since a lot of altcoins are down right now. Overall, though, guys, if you're new to my channel, go and check out the rest of my content. I'm an intermediate trader documenting my journey, showing you guys my wins, my losses, keeping you guys updated on the crypto market so you guys can capitalize on these events and just have an understanding of what's currently going on. Right now, everyone's getting super bullish, which at the end of the day, I'm super bullish too. I want to make a whole bunch of money, but we got to keep up with the price action around Bitcoin, understand the validation, what's fueling the price action, as well as what everyone is talking about in terms of sentiment, news events, and everything else in between. Like how we talked about yesterday, we have some huge events that are going to be taking place this week. We already had some events take place today, and we're going to continuously see that happen throughout the week. It's a big time for Bitcoin, so keep up with the markets, guys. I'm going to keep you guys updated on the daily events, on everything that's going on, as well as everything that's going on with me. I recently had an issue, guys, and got liquidated on one of my hot wallets. I'm dropping the video tomorrow, so I hope you guys watch that. I really messed up, and I plan to document it so people can learn from that lesson. And, you know, I plan to just be transparent with y'all. Overall, like I said, documenting my journey. Drop me a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of my content, as well as my perspective on the crypto markets right now. Also, go follow me on X. I'm trying to get monetized on there, as well as this YouTube channel. So I really do appreciate all the support. But other than that, guys, stay tuned for more content. I'm going to drop the liquidation video tomorrow. And also, I'm going to let you guys know exactly specific events, price action around Bitcoin, and things that you need to know to capitalize on the markets. Other than that, though, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.